All right, welcome back. In section 2, which we're in now, we're going to cover Creative Cloud. So in this video, I'm going to show you to set up an account and download the Creative Cloud application. All right, so let's jump over to your favorite web browser. In my example, I'm going to use Firefox. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to adobe.com. Okay, now what I want you to do is you'll see here, Creativity for All. Adobe Creative Cloud gives you the world's best creative apps and services so you can make anything you can imagine whenever you're inspired. So click on Start Free Trial. And then what it's going to do is it's going to ask you to pick a 7-day trial plan. So individuals, business, and students and teachers. So what we're going to do is individuals. I'm going to click on Start Free Trial. And I'm going to select, instead of annual plan, we're going to do monthly plan. Okay, I'm going to type in my email address. I'll hit continue. I'm going to enter in my credit card information, but I'm going to pause the video here. And then once I'm done, I will hit Start Free Trial. And I'll see you on the other side. All right. All right, welcome back. So I clicked on Start Free Trial after I entered in my credit card information. And so set your Adobe ID password to sign in and get started with your trial. So my Adobe ID account login is jwarner@learntechplus.com. It'll be your email, and then I'm going to set your password. So I'm going to set my password, I should say, not yours. So I'll type in a password here. And what I'm going to do is I'll show you. Now I'm not going to actually use what I'm going to show you, but you can click on this little eye and this will show you what you're typing in. Okay, so what they require is one number or symbol, upper and lowercase characters. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this off. Okay, so I met the criteria for the password. I'm going to hit continue. I'm not going to save right now. So we've set up our account. Now we're going to download the Creative Cloud application. So I'm going to hit OK. That's going to save, and then I'm going to run that file. So we'll give it a second here to install. I'll double click on it. I'll hit open. Okay, we'll let that run. I'm going to hit continue. And now that we're all set, I'm going to click on Start Installing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video while this is installing. And then when it's done, I'll see you on the other side. All right, welcome back. So I've installed Adobe Creative Cloud, the application, and we've also created an account for Adobe Creative Cloud. All right, so now we're inside of Adobe Creative Cloud. We've installed it. And any application that you want to install, you can do that right from here. Think of this as your download page for adobe.com, but it's on your desktop. This works for Mac and Windows, and you can install Photoshop, Illustrator, Acrobat, InDesign, XD, Lightroom, Premiere Pro, Premiere Rush, After Effects, Bridge, Lightroom Classic, Dimension, Dreamweaver, Animate, Character Animator, Audition, Media Encoder, and Copy, Prelude, and Fuse CC. And those are all desktop applications. Then you have mobile applications. So Photoshop Express, Illustrator Draw, Spark Video, Spark Page, Spark Post, and a lot more. And then you also have web applications. So Adobe Fonts, Adobe Stock, Behance, Acrobat Online, Portfolio, Spark, Adobe Color, Adobe Live, Lightroom, Substance Source, and Mixamo. Okay. Then over here we have categories. And before I talk about the categories, I'll talk about the apps menu here. So you can view all apps, and then you can look at updates. So you're up to date. No new updates will appear here as they become available. Then we have photography. So this will separate by category, so photography applications, so desktop apps and then web apps and services. Design and layout, so desktop apps and then web apps and services. Video motion, so we have desktop apps and then web apps and services again. Illustration, same thing, desktop and then web apps. And then they actually have mobile apps here too. UI and UX, desktop apps, web apps, and mobile apps. Acrobat and PDF, 3D and AR, social media, and then beta apps. So these are apps that they're working on right now. You can install them, share your feedback on upcoming builds. Beta apps collect usage data. Regular app settings do not apply. So they will collect your data as you're using it, just so you know. But you're free to install these to test them out. And then they also have, if I go to all apps real quick, and I go to web, you're going to see right here they have stock fonts, Behance. So Adobe Stock is right here. Find the perfect image for your creative project. Behance, showcase and discover creative work, and then Adobe Fonts, thousands of fonts to explore and use in any application. So with Adobe Creative Cloud, you get access to Adobe Fonts, which means that all your fonts are web-based or cloud-based. So when you can download a font and it will run through Adobe Creative Cloud, and it'll sync up to their cloud or their server, and then you'll be able to utilize that font from anywhere. Because part of the problem that you run into is when you're designing something, let's say, and you have fonts, you have to bring that font in and then install it on that computer. Let's say that you want to send it off to a print shop or give it to somebody else. You have to always attach that font with it. But now all they need is to log into your account or have access to your account or have the name of the font, and then they'd be able to utilize it. All right. So that's Adobe Creative Cloud. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.